Who is the Zodiac Killer? Please subscribe to our channel, it helps us a lot. Mystery, fear, obsession. Few criminal cases have captured the public's imagination like that of the Zodiac Killer, a serial murderer who taunted police with cryptic messages and gruesome crimes, yet was never caught. To this day, his identity remains unknown. Who was he? What drove him? And why did he seem to vanish without a trace? Let's dive deep into one of the most infamous unsolved cases in history. Early life and background. The Zodiac Killer's true identity is still a mystery, meaning we don't have a concrete background to analyze. However, investigators and amateur detectives have proposed several suspects over the years. Some believe he may have been a military man, given his tactical skills and coded letters. Others suggest he was a highly intelligent, but socially isolated individual with deep psychological issues. What we do know is that he operated in Northern California during the late 1960s and early 1970s. His first confirmed attack was in 1968, and over the next few years, he claimed to have killed at least 37 people, though only 5 murders have been officially linked to him. The Zodiac's reign of terror. The Zodiac Killer's crimes were brutal and calculated. He targeted young couples, often in remote areas, and used both firearms and knives. His ability to vanish without a trace baffled authorities, but it was his letters that truly set him apart. Between 1969 and 1974, the Zodiac sent numerous letters to newspapers, filled with bizarre symbols, cryptic messages, and chilling boasts about his crimes. Some of these letters contained ciphers, only a few of which have been solved. One of them, cracked in 2020, revealed that the killer had no fear of being caught and mocked the police for their incompetence. Despite massive police efforts, including hundreds of suspects and thousands of tips, the Zodiac Killer was never arrested. Impact and legacy. The Zodiac Killer is one of the most infamous figures in true crime history. His story has inspired books, documentaries, and even Hollywood movies. To this day, internet sleuths and investigators continue to analyze his cryptic messages, hoping to uncover his identity. Many theories exist about what happened to him. Did he die? Did he simply stop killing? Or did he continue his crimes under a different name? The case remains open, and the mystery continues. Top 10 most Googled questions about the Zodiac Killer. Who was the Zodiac Killer? The true identity of the Zodiac Killer remains unknown. Many suspects have been proposed, but none have been definitively proven to be him. How many people did the Zodiac Killer kill? The Zodiac claimed to have killed 37 people, but law enforcement has only officially linked him to 5 murders. Has the Zodiac Killer's code been solved? Some of his ciphers have been solved, including the famous 340-character cipher cracked in 2020. However, others remain a mystery. Why wasn't the Zodiac Killer caught? He was highly elusive, used different weapons, and left little physical evidence. Additionally, forensic technology at the time was limited. Where did the Zodiac Killer operate? Primarily in Northern California, including the San Francisco Bay Area, Vallejo, and Napa County. What did the Zodiac Killer's letters say? They contained taunts, threats, cryptic symbols, and claims of responsibility for murders. He also mocked the police and demanded media attention. Is the Zodiac Killer still alive? If he were alive today, he would likely be in his late 80s or 90s. However, many believe he may have died decades ago. Was there ever a prime suspect? Several names have been suggested, including Arthur Lee Allen, but no one was ever charged. What was the Zodiac Killer's symbol? A crosshair-like symbol, resembling a circle with a cross through it. He often signed his letters with this mark. Has the Zodiac case been closed? No. It remains an open investigation, and law enforcement continues to receive tips and new leads.